Pinangalanan na ng Malacanang ang blind item nito na anilay fake news peddler na nagpapakalat ng paninira kay First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos.
Nakipag-ugnayan po ang Department of Foreign Affairs sa pamamagitan po ng Philippine Consulate in Los Angeles. At sa kanilang nakuhang report, sinasabi po dito ang ilang bahagi at aking babanggitin. Some of the terms used in the purported letter were not in line with the BHPD's standard language and protocol.
Ang police report na inilabas ni Rigoberto Tiglao ng Manila Times ang tinutukoy ng palasyo at BHPD. Posted this week, may 11,000 likes at halos 13,000 shares ang report na ito na umano'y sinend sa kanya sa isang messaging app. Sa police report na ito, pinangalanan umano si First Lady at ang asawa ni Paulo Tantoco, si Palace Deputy Social Secretary Dina Arroyo Tantoco bilang companions na pinatawag daw for questioning. Sa post din ni Tiglao, naabutan daw ng mga pulis ang suspected cocaine na nakakalat sa tables at flooring. Pero magkaiba ang case number ng report sa public document ng Los Angeles Coroner's Office.
With reference to Mr. Tiglao's post on the screenshot of a purported report surrounding the circumstances of the death of Mr. Paulo Tantoco in Los Angeles, the Philippine Consulate in Los Angeles had verified with the Beverly Hills Police Department on the veracity of the alleged report and found that the police report posted by Mr. Tiglao was altered.
Dating presidential spokesperson ni former President Gloria Arroyo si Tiglao, propagandista kung tawagin ng palasyo si Tiglao. Hindi raw kasi gawain ng isang mamamahayag ang magbalita ng walang katotohanan at pawang paninira lamang.
Naninindigan naman si Rigoberto Tiglao na dapat imbestigahan pa rin ang whereabouts ng First Lady noong namatay si Paulo Tantoco. Ilalabas daw ni Tiglao bukas ang kanyang kolum kung saan sasagutin niya ang Malacanang. Dagdag ni Tiglao, ang hindi lang kasama sa police report ay ang detalye na nasa social media post niya, name-dropping the First Lady as Tantoco's companion. Ani Tiglao, this begs the question, where was the First Lady that night?